We're going to start with the 200 IQ. We're going to put the first character in. Probably one of the most big brain characters in the game. In today's video, I'm going to be making a tier list based on how hard it is to play every character in Mortal Kombat 11. A few characters in the game require some big brain 200 IQ plays to win. In this video, I'm going to be making a definitive tier list. This is 100% facts. Please drop a comment below and let me know what you think of this tier list. Do you agree with me? Do you think some of the characters are way easier or way harder than what I've said? By the way, I actually got COVID, so that's why my voice sounds kind of sus right now. Let's get into this tier list. 200 IQ. Rambo. Rambo obviously is one of the worst characters in the game, but he takes a lot of brain power to win with, trust me. At the highest level to win with him, you gotta be extremely smart and it takes a lot of work, so shout out to all the Rambo mains and big respect to you guys if you win with the character. Next up, we're gonna put someone straight up into the no skill. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Cetrion is definitely a no skill character.
You see this right here? This needs to be nerfed right now. It is a serious problem.
I played this character myself for a long time in tournaments and everything like that. I don't think anyone is going to disagree with me here. This doesn't mean that if you pick the character, you're automatically going to win, but the amount of brain power you need to play the character at a high level is very, very low. So, Cetrion, I'm sorry, but you're in the no skill. Even though this character sometimes does look pretty brain dead, I actually think at the highest level, you got to be pretty woke to win with this character. So, I'm going to say Erron Black at the highest level, you actually got to be kind of smart to win with him. Right next to Erron Black, I'm going to say Nightwolf also fits into this category. It's extremely hard to open people up with him, so you got to be pretty creative, especially with his command grab, depending on which variation you use. To all two Nightwolf players out there, I give you guys some respect. You're definitely kind of smart. Kabal is definitely 200 IQ, 100%. So, had to put him in there, you know, big respect to Kabal players. He takes a lot of work for sure. Yeah, the chat's going crazy. All right. Respect to the people that didn't get baited. I'm definitely trolling. Kabal, definitely kind of easy. Australian relative, Kano. I'm sorry, mate. You're in no skill category 100%. I actually love the character, but goddamn, he is sus for sure. Oh! One of the best down ones in the game. Insane plus frames. His command grab is super cheap. Acid is super cheap. You know, I don't need to say much else. He's definitely sitting in the no skill for sure. I'm going to say next up, kind of smart. I think Kollector actually got to be kind of smart. You know, he's got some weird matchups. There's almost like zero Kollector players anyway. So I'm going to just put him there because there's literally like zero Kollector players. And I think the reason is because he is pretty hard to win with. I don't know exactly why. Maybe he's just mad ugly. So I'm going to say you got to be kind of smart to win with Kollector. All right, next up in the kind of easy tier, I'm going to put Kitana in there. I know a lot of Kitana players are probably going to be upset about this. They think they're making insanely big brain reads playing their character. She's not top tier or anything, but to play her at the highest level, it's not hard at all. She's super easy. The game plan is super simple. So Kitana players, your character is definitely kind of easy. All right, we need another 200 IQ. Let me have a look. Next up, we're going to put Skarlet. I'm going to say she's kind of smart. You know, she does have to work pretty hard. She has a lot of different gaps. You actually got to be pretty woke to win with the character. Huge respect to the Skarlet mains out there. Definitely takes a lot of work to win with the character, especially consistently. That's probably the biggest thing. She's like not very consistent. So I will say Skarlet is either 200 IQ or kind of smart. Right now, I'm going to leave her there, but I might change it later. So we'll leave it there for now. Why do we have only one character in 200 IQ, bro? It's looking kind of sus. Next up, kind of easy, Noob Saibot. As soon as you got the slide and custom variations, I think Noob definitely jumped up in the tier list a lot. Low-key, everything you do on block kind of works on hit anyway, so you don't even really have to think with the character half the time. He's borderline no skill, but I'll give him some kind of easy for now. I'll give him some sympathy. I'll put him in kind of easy for sure. I'm going to say it. I don't care. I've been playing the character the past like 4 days. I'm going to say Rain is 200 IQ. To win with the character at high level consistently, I think he takes a lot of work, and I don't think anyone's really going to disagree with me, you know. I'll give Rain main some sympathy here. I actually am slowly becoming one, so I'm definitely putting him in 200 IQ to make myself feel better. Rain is definitely up there in the 200 IQ list. I'm going to do a poll for 2 minutes. Is Kabal no skill? The votes are in. I don't even think I need to let this poll run to the end. Enough has been said. Let's move Kabal to no skill. I'll admit, you guys are probably right on this one. Even though Frost isn't a very strong character, I actually do think she's kind of easy. She is probably my most played character and one of my mains as well. She does take a lot of work, but like, you don't have to think that hard with her. Like, and I'm being honest, that's my character. So pretty easy and neutral. Her block strings are all super safe. You know, you don't really have to take any risk with her. I definitely think she's kind of easy for sure. I was going to put Fujin in 200 IQ, but I think he actually fits in the kind of smart tier a little bit more. I wouldn't say he's 200 IQ, but I also wouldn't say he's kind of easy. My dog is barking right now, bro. I think a big misconception with Fujin though is that he's like 400 million IQ. It's mainly just his combos that are a little bit hard. Everything else is pretty simple, to be honest. I don't even need to say anything about this character, right? Do I even need to say anything about this character, Jackie Briggs? Now I'm going to slowly move this character over here. Straight into the no skill. I know nobody in the chat right now going to say Sub-Zero takes skill, bro. Honestly, overall, that character's super easy. You don't even have to think with that character half the time. He pretty much has no bad matchups. He has unreactable mix-ups. I mean, what else can I say, man? The character's just insane. No offense to you sub-mains out there, but I'm sorry, he takes no skill. Gonna put Spawn in the kind of easy tier. Soul Forfeit, he's brain dead though, because like that's kind of the most broken character in the game, low-key. But before he has Soul Forfeit, he's just sitting kind of easy, I think. Next up, we're gonna do one more character in the kind of easy, Robocop. Borderline, he's on no skill. I'm not gonna lie, borderline, he's no skill. I don't think he has much outside of his low gun and his command grab that are like considered no skill, so I'm gonna say he's kind of easy. The fact he has 1100 health lets you make a lot more mistakes as well. I don't know what people are gonna think about this one, but I'm actually gonna say Johnny Cage kind of smart. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I think the way Johnny is designed, you know, his mids are kind of slow. He doesn't have amazing pressure these days. He's really good still, but like he doesn't have much actual pressure. It's all kind of based on like throws, which aren't very strong in this game. So I'm gonna say Johnny Cage mains are kind of smart. Just don't get hit by the forbidden KB. Bro, I literally got hit by that today, man.
Hey, you, subscribe to the channel.
Aiden definitely sitting in the kind of easy tier for me these days. Earlier on in the game, I'd definitely say he was like kind of smart / 200 IQ when he was really bad, but now I'm gonna say he's kind of easy for sure. I think in this version of the game, I'm actually gonna say Sheeva kind of smart these days. Back in the day, definitely no skill with Stomp, but now I'm gonna say Sheeva kind of smart. I think you actually gotta be pretty smart to win with her these days, because Stomp doesn't really work anymore. Rest in peace to Sheeva Stomp, man. I don't think any of us miss it, but rest in peace. Kung Lao, I'm gonna put him in kind of easy as well. I think he's a pretty easy character. Respect to the Kung Lao mains, but definitely not a 200 IQ character. Whee! Whee! Hey man, outplayed so bad. Alright, everyone wanted me to do this one. I'll 100% agree here. Jade was one of my main characters as well, but definitely no skill these days. Delia's Dance definitely made the character super easy, super brain dead, so I definitely agree with this one here. Jade, super easy character now. Pretty much has like 2 to 3 options that you need to think about, and then you kind of just rotate between those 3. Everyone knows how they feel about Jade by now. By the way, that is like one of my main characters, so I'm gonna be honest, that's just how it is. That's the facts. I'm gonna put Cassie in the kind of smart tier. I think because of Breakaway, you gotta be kind of smart with her. And her damage not being very high as well. I think that she's gotta be pretty smart to win with the character. 950 health, plus everyone can just break away from her combos immediately. You definitely gotta be kind of smart to win with her. Alright, I think Kotal definitely sits up in the 200 IQ tier. Do we even have to question that? My man is working hard out here, dude. He's got a mid command grab. All he has is a 19 frame mid and a command grab, bro. He's trash. He's 200 IQ. Kotal more IQ than Rambo and Rain combined? Bruh. You kind of actually do have to live by the throw and die by the throw, so... Alright, I'm gonna make a poll. I'm actually gonna make a poll for this one. I want to see what you guys think. No skill takes the cake. It looks like Kotal is no skill. I'm sorry to all my Kotal mains out there. He's definitely either kind of easy or no skill. If he could just sit right in the middle, that'd be kind of nice, but, you know, the chat answered, man. The chat answered, so... I'm also going to put Joker in kind of easy. I don't think he's no skill, but I don't think you got to be that smart to win with the character either. Overall, pretty strong character, but I wouldn't say he's no skill. Sindel. What do I say about you? What do I say? Are you no skill? Oh, man, I think you're no skill. Nah. Sindel easy, no skill. That one's easy. Why'd I even question that, man? Forward 4 up 3, Scream KB. I don't know. Sindel kind of sus, man. Kind of sus. We're gonna put D'Vorah in the kind of smart tier. I would say she's 200 IQ, but jump 1 definitely makes her into the kind of smart tier. If she didn't have the jump 1, I think she would probably be 200 IQ, but that jump 1 definitely carrying like crazy a little bit. I am very curious to see how people react to this next one. I'm actually gonna say highest level in the game, Scorpion, kind of smart. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. People may disagree with this one, but I don't know. I think highest level, Scorpion's actually pretty hard, man. I'm really struggling with these last characters, man. I don't even know anymore. Geras is definitely kind of easy. I don't know why I hesitated with that one. He's super easy. Terminator, I'm going to put him in there twice kind of. So when Terminator gets his hit, he turns into kind of easy / no skill. When he's in neutral, kind of smart. I don't know, man. He kind of just sits in all of these at some point of the game. But overall, it's probably kind of easy because he is a pretty high mix-up character. So a lot of the time, it does just come down to guessing. I don't know. We never really see Terminator these days, so I have no idea. Ooh, Liu Kang. Where do you go, my friend? Where do you go? I don't think he's kind of smart, bro. There's no way. Nah, he's definitely kind of easy. Yeah, I'm gonna say kind of easy. I don't know. Once he gets the KBs loaded, he's kind of scary. Probably one of the best characters in the game. But because of his neutral, I think he does have to play pretty well. And a lot of time, you actually are just outplaying your opponent with Liu Kang. So I would say he's kind of easy. I don't know. He's a bit of a weird one. Sonya Blade, I'm definitely going to put her in kind of smart. I think even though she is kind of just a mix-up character at first glance, because she has trash mids, and she's not really that good against breakaway as well. You do have to be pretty smart with the character. I think to be consistent with Sonya, you got to be really, really smart. I wouldn't say 200 IQ, but you're definitely just underneath it in my opinion. I actually play Shang quite a bit, but I'm actually going to say kind of easy. I don't think he's that hard, to be honest. I think he's a pretty easy character. I don't think he's that hard, to be honest. I think Shang Tsung's like a pretty easy character, but I still think at the same time you do have to work a little bit hard with him. Overall, his gameplay is not really that hard. That's kind of where I would sit with him for sure. Okay, we only have 4 characters left. Let's go ahead and throw Baraka in no skill and move on. Bruh, I don't know if I can do it, man. I don't know. Mileena players, I'm giving you some props. You're definitely going into the kind of smart tier. You have to work pretty hard to win with Mileena, so big respect if you win with Mileena, but I'm sorry, it is not 200 IQ just yet. Like, her strategy is simple. To actually win with her and execute that is extremely hard, so definitely kind of smart. Just under 200 IQ, you know, you might have like 150 IQ, so big respect to you guys for sure. Kronika, yeah, Kronika, I know you're not actually playable, but you know, if you guys watch my If Kronika Was Playable video, you would know. What the hell? What are you supposed to do against this? Definitely the most broken character in Mortal Kombat history, so I'm gonna say she's no skill. I'm sorry. We have 3 characters left: Baraka, Jax, and Shao Kahn. Maybe Shao is kind of smart, I don't know. Baraka definitely in the kind of easy tier. Outside of his slow movement, he has pretty much everything that you would want in a character. His damage is obviously very, very good. He's very good against breakaway now because he has the armor break. He has like 3 really good variations. He's got pretty much everything, to be honest. And once he has the life lead, like, he is winning the match probably. So Baraka definitely kind of easy tier. He's got some pretty sus buttons as well. Once you get in with my boy Baraka, it's kind of GG's low-key. Jax and Shao Kahn, the last two. I'm gonna put them both in kind of smart. I think Jax and Shao Kahn, while they're completely different characters, I think they both need pretty solid brains to win with. So Jax, the main reason with him is that he just has a lot of really hard matchups, but it is definitely worth it once you get good with the character. But again, you still have to be quite smart with the character to win. Let's not talk about Jax with Fatal Blow. If we're talking about Jax with Fatal Blow, I'll just move him down here really quick. But nah, for real, Jax definitely in the kind of smart tier alongside Shao. The only reason I'm putting Shao here is that he actually has a lot of like risky options. His damage is absolutely ridiculous, so it kind of pushes him away from the 200 IQ and almost pushes him into the kind of easy tier. This is the final decision on my tier list for these characters based on how much brain power they need. I think this is actually really fun to think about, you know? It is a little bit different kind of tier list, but I think it's a lot of fun as well. So let me know what you guys think, man. Wrapping up the tier list there. Let me know what you guys think, man. Do you guys agree with me? Do you disagree? I really want to know. Maybe some of these characters could be moved up or down, but I'm pretty happy with where I put most of them. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this tier list. It's definitely a little bit different to the way I normally would do a tier list, but I thought I'd mix it up and make it a little bit unique for you guys as well. If you enjoyed this tier list video and you want to see an actual tier list based on how good the characters are, click this video right here. This is my final Mortal Kombat 11 tier list. I'll never make another one. So that way you can see where I actually place the characters in the real game. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, guys.